Hello, what is going on guys? My name's Erupt and welcome back to another Destiny video. Today's video we're going to be doing a review on an auto rifle named the Unbent tree. Now this is a brand new weapon that was introduced with the Rise of Iron banner. So this is an event that comes once a month, and this time it's come with the shotgun and it also comes with the auto rifle. Now this auto rifle I got from a drop instead of getting it from the vendor, but if you haven't had the luck of getting this weapon dropped yet, you can head on over to Lady Erupteu, who is a new vendor in the Iron Temple in the Rise of Iron expansion. But we're going to be talking a bit about this stats and what this gun is actually capable of. So before we start this review, can you guys smash that like button once again? Let's try and get to 20 likes. You guys did it on the last review and I want to keep that streak going. You guys can do it and you have the power to change this channel, so thank you very much in advance. So honestly, before we get into these stats, I just want to mention that I hate to call this thing an auto rifle. If you take a look at the size of the body, the size of the weapon in general, and also some of the stats, this seems nothing like an auto rifle. If anything, this is the SMG that we were promised. I actually think this is an SMG in disguise and that Bungie should make some sort of decision to change this from an auto rifle. It is blatantly not an auto rifle. This fires so different to anything I've used before. Some can compare it to the Doctrine of Passing's fire rate, but this thing has full fire rate and it also has a nice stability, which makes it exactly like an SMG that you would play in any other FPS game. So I did mention straight there in the first stats that we have, it is the rate of fire. Really high rate of fire, full, it's literally 100, it can't be any fuller, and yeah, that really has an impact on how you use this weapon. Now the impact is tiny, and it does 12 damage at headshots. I'm not sure what it does at body shots, but you'll probably see that in gameplay if you want to try and pause that on the screen. But 12 damage on headshots, also with a full fire rate, if you land your shots, you're going to be burning through enemies. Now the range is actually really short, and it looks to be something like 20, so it is really small, and that with the small impact, you know, that's going to have some sort of change on how this weapon is used. Now the great thing about this whole situation is that the stability is actually quite high. I have stability perks on which help that, but in your case you will still have quite a good stability. Now the reload is pretty quick too, which makes me come back to the point of this thing is literally an SMG. Now the magazine is 45, and I think I have reduced magazine mainly because I have the perk brace frame on, which does reduce the magazine size, but we'll get into the perks next. So first off, in my sights I have Iron Red Dot, I have Iron Warrior Sight, and I also have Iron Range Scope. Next up I have Hammer Forged brace frame, I have lightweight, armor piercing rounds, hidden hand, and feeding frenzy. So it's really good to have hidden hand on a gun with such a high fire rate, as it does give you better target acquisition, leading you onto the enemy just that tad bit better so that you're not completely flopping off the enemy with the fire rate's recoil. Now another thing I have is armor piercing rounds. These do slightly increase the impact of the weapon, and it also does stagger the enemy sometimes. I'm guessing when you get headshots it has a better impact. And then again I have braced frame, increased stability and reduced magazine size. Of course I could put Hammer Forged on and have improved range and accuracy. That is a good perk to have on. I just prefer to have that extra stability on, especially when I'm playing with such a crazy weapon. Now you do see in this gameplay that this thing melts. It actually burns enemies down. It goes through enemies like crazy. I'm getting doubles here, there and everywhere with just in one magazine. And with a fire rate like this, things like that normally shouldn't happen. I genuinely think that this has been mistitled by Bungie. They need to do something about this change. This gun is a straight 10 out of 10 auto rifle. I love the absolute crap out of this weapon. If you haven't got it already, as I said, go over to the vendor, get this weapon. It is crazy and it's so fun to use. You can also get it in a drop and probably get a better roll than the vendor, but if that's what you want to do, then go ahead. It's all up to you how you get this weapon. You could probably get it in a bounty as well, but yeah, as I said, I give this a 10 for being such a good auto rifle. Tell me your experience with this weapon. What do you think of this SMG or auto rifle, as Bungie have titled it? Tell me in the comments below. That's all for today, Guardians. If you did enjoy today's video, then please be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share this on social media for more Destiny tips, tricks, news and updates in the community. My name's been Erupt and have a great day.